we have more presents.
We're not accepting gifts.
We're still thinking about it.
I always say, you need to embrace life. We come this way but once, this brief time on earth, we need to suck it in. The key thing you'll be wanting to let go of is fear. And if you smile, or simply return a look with a look, you'll find you've sealed your fate. You've fallen into life way over your head and nothing is held back. And you find yourself being carried off, or even to walk through a crowd, you're in constant contact with all sorts of elbows and knees and soles and buttocks, touching and rubbing everything that in another minute will all be naked. But that's what I love about Italy, because here I am alive. I love life. I take it in. It's tomatoes. It's sunshine. In Italy, to go out is to come home.
I would like to take it in. You know, I wouldn't mind, like, going swimming even. Plus guys. I don't have a problem with guys.
I don't have a problem with guys either, but this is not all about sunshine and olive oil. This is about guys hauling you off to their cave.
I knew a man once. So kind and generous. I was a boy and I was on a train going to Brindisi, and he said, "I'm going to marry you." He tried everything he knew to make me laugh and enjoy myself, but finally he seemed so insistent that I grew frightened of him. He never touched me, but he made me a promise that I would come to Bologna in 2 weeks' time. He gave me his address, that of course I threw away, and I gave a false address to him, but when I got off the train, I saw that he was weeping. And I've often thought, oh, well, maybe he really did love me. Maybe that was my chance, and I ran away from it because I didn't know it at the time.
I think, for me, there's nothing quite like it. When you know a person is attracted to you. And you look into his eyes and you see your own reflection through the tears of joy in his eyes. As you've always wanted to see yourself, but never have since you were a child.
You are a twit. But I'll tell you something, Olympia. You're the kind of person that ends up in the bottom of a ravine somewhere with her underpants pulled over her head. I am trying to save your neck and you don't even get it!
Oh, what did I say wrong?
Do you think I like feeling this way? Do you think I would rather just be a nice, happy, seeming person? But I can't just not be honest. Do you think that makes me happy? To live the only life I'm going to live feeling angry! Fiona?
Come on, Julia. Let's leave these two alone.
I'm sorry for the way Constantine seemed a little rude. Well, I shouldn't put it all on him. I'm sorry for the way that we've behaved.
Thank you for saying so, Nikos.
I thought... I've always liked you, Lydia. Seeing you with your sisters. Sometimes in the summers when our families would get together at the beach, I thought you were fun and funny and really good at volleyball.
Volleyball.
Which I thought showed you had, well, a natural grace and beauty and a lot of energy.
Oh.
And it's not that I thought I fell in love with you at the time, or that I've been like a stalker or something in the background all these years. But really, over the years, I've thought back from time to time how good it felt just to be around you. Because I admire you. And I thought perhaps this might grow into something deeper and longer lasting.
Oh.
And I know this might not be quite the thing you want, and really I don't want to force myself on you. You should be free to choose, I mean, obviously. And the longer the sense of you has lived with me, the more it has grown into a longing for you. So I wish you'd consider maybe not marriage, because it's true you hardly know me, but a kind of courtship.
A courtship?
Or maybe you just, I don't know, go sailing with me or see a movie.
Gee, Nikos, you seem to talk a lot.
Oh, I talk too much, I'm sorry.
Sometimes it seems to me that men get all caught up in what they're saying, and they forget to take a moment and look around and see the effect they're having on other people.
That's true.
They get on a roll.
I do that sometimes. I wish I didn't, but then I get started on a sentence. And that leads to another sentence. And then the first thing I know, I'm trying to work it through. The logic of it. Just follow it through to the end, because I think if I stop, or if I don't get to the end of what I'm saying before someone interrupts me, I get confused. I won't remember where I was or how to get back to the end of what I was saying.
I understand.
And I think sometimes I scare people because of it. They think I'm like so determined, just barging ahead, not really a sensitive person, whereas in truth, I am.
I know.
I think things happen so suddenly sometimes.
Sometimes it seems to me that people don't want to fall in love because when you fall in love with someone, there are no set conditions. You can't say, I'll love you if you do this, or I'll love you if you change that, because you can't help yourself. And then you have to live with whoever it is you fall in love with, however they are, and put up with the difficulties you've made for yourself, because true love has no conditions. That's why it's so awful to fall in love. What would you like to do with me?
I would like to kiss you.
Kiss me, but you don't even know me.
But if you'd kiss me, then you'd know me. God damn it! God damn it!
This is how it is.
Yes, this is how it is! God damn it! When I was a boy, I thought I had it made. My coach said to me, you could be good. Damn, dude. I have the instincts. I can run. I'm down to play football.
Football, and everyone told me it was just a joke. It's not just a man bullshit. I thought you're going to like this, but they didn't. Funny good. I couldn't care to slow it down.
You should have gone to your dad. You think no one will understand me? You can talk about these things with other men. You think they don't want to talk about it, try to hide it. But if you open up to them, they'll open up like that.
I don't want to do this. This isn't me. What do you mean? My friends out there, they're doing it. Just get in there. Don't be afraid. You don't get hurt. Doesn't matter. That's how you can pick yourself up. Get up. You belong. I never did belong. It never was for me. Literally, never was for me. These women.
It's not easy to be a man. The expectations people have that a man should be a civilized person. Of course, I think everyone should be civilized, men and women both. But when push comes to shove, say you have some bad people who are invading your country, raping your own wives and daughters, and no one wants a good guy anymore. Then a person wants a man who can defend his home. And they want a man who can fuck someone up, who can go to his target like a bullet, his blood hot, rage in his heart, screaming with every urge to vomit this noxious world.
And then when it's over, suddenly when this impulse isn't called for any longer, a man is expected to put it away as though he didn't have such impulses. And so it may be that when a man turns his violence against a woman, in her bedroom or in the midst of war, slamming her down and hitting her, he should be esteemed for this, for informing her about what it is that civilization really contains. The impulse to hurt side by side with the gentleness, because it has just been a luxury for her, really. Not to have to act on this impulse or even feel it, to let a man do it for her, so that when a man turns it against her, he's showing her a different sort of civilized behavior, really. One that she should know and feel intimately. Because to know this pain is to know the whole of life and not just some pretty piece of it. This is a gift a man can give a woman.
Let's put it here, dear, over here.
Does it have candles?
No, dear, no. Usually it has a little bride and groom on top. Except this time we need 50 little brides and 50...
I would like candles.
Oh, you want candles? Well, of course you'll have candles if you want them.
What is this cake? Olympia, what are you doing helping with this cake?
Did someone order a cake?
It was delivered to the house.
I thought there were some conversations to be had.
What's going on?
Things are moving awfully fast.
I ordered the cake. Thank you, Mother.
Anytime, dear. I'm just gonna get some candles for the cake.